We're going to do a yoga flow today. There's going to be some movements involved that if it's not up to your ability, that's okay. You don't have to do them. Just do whatever you can, wherever you can. When you're ready and you feel able to come back into the practice, feel free to jump back in. We're going to go as smoothly as we can and provide different options for different movements as we go along. So again, the biggest thing is do what you can to the best of your ability. Don't try to force anything if your body isn't going to let you do it.
And Chris is a professional here. I'm new to yoga. I've found great benefits in it. So just like you, I'm new to yoga, so I'm going to be leaning on Chris and showing you guys everything in real time. So,
all right. We will go ahead and get started. If the other person comes on, we'll admit them. And what we're going to do is we're going to prepare for the class, getting as comfortable as you can, in whatever position you're comfortable in. Shutting down the eyelids, bringing the focus to the breathing. Breathing in through the nose for a count of 4. Pausing at the top. And then breathing out through the nose for a count of 5. We're just going to breathe in this manner for the next couple moments. With your eyelids still closed, on your next inhale, circle sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. If you have an intention that you'd like to set for yourself at the beginning of class, feel free to do so now. With the next inhale, with the palms pressed together, bring the hands up overhead, let the eyelids flutter open, and take your gaze out past your thumbs. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down. You brace it if you want, and then reach with the right over to the left. Just doing a very small warm up here before we get to the actual flow. If you supported yourself, go ahead and remove, come back up, bringing the arm with you. Exhale, bring the right hand down. And then stretch to the left. Again, bracing yourself if you need. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, we're going to fold over the legs if you're able. If this is going to cause any issues for you, please wait in that upward, sit in upper position, and we'll come back. Reach for the ankles if you can. We're just stretching the muscles in the lower back. You can just let the arms hang heavy, or if you want, if it feels good, you can take opposite elbows. Slight stretch here. Go ahead, if you grabbed opposite elbows, let the fingertips dangle down towards the floor. Inhale, slowly rise back up. If you need to use your chair to prop yourself up, feel free. And then circles that left arm up overhead, bend the elbow, and then use the right hand to guide yourself into a tricep stretch. Gently pulling on the elbow, bringing it closer to the mid part of your body. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale and switch arms, going in for that tricep stretch. Good, yeah. Yep. If this is too much for you, you can bring the elbow forward and gently push up on the elbow. You might feel a little bit more of a stretch here in the side body. Inhale, both arms back up, and then bring both hands down to the lap. We're going to do a couple of wrist rollouts here. So just start with the palms face up, make a fist, and then make circular movements with the wrists. Whatever direction you're going in, reverse direction. I'm going to pay special attention to the wrists, especially if you're doing a lot of repetitive motion with pushing. Go ahead and relax. We're going to do some hand strengthening. Open the hand as wide as you can, and then squeeze and make a fist as hard as you can. Open, close, open, close. Two more. Open, close. For this last one, open and hold. Really stretch those fingers wide. And then close your fist and squeeze as hard as you can. Already getting to you. And then relax. We'll do the same thing on the right hand. Open the palm nice and wide. Close and make a fist. Open nice and wide. Close and make a fist. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open and hold. Really try to spread the fingers out as wide as you can. And then close and make that fist as tight as you can. And relax. Bring the left hand out in front of you, palm face up. Using the right hand, gently grab onto the thumb and pull the thumb down towards the floor. We're not yanking it, it's a gentle, slow movement. Just stretching out the pad underneath the thumb. And relax. Do the same thing on the right side. Using the left hand this time. Gently pull the right thumb down to the floor and hold. Inhale, relax. Open and close the hands a couple of times if it feels good for you. I'm going to do some fingertip stretches. Start on the left hand, palm face up. Take the right hand, put it at the tips of the left fingers, and gently pull those fingertips down to the floor. You'll feel a stretch here in the underside of the wrist.
If you need to, you can rest your forearm on your knee if you have any kind of core problems or core weakness like myself. So you could rest that elbow on your leg and stretch it that way if needed.
Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out. Go ahead and release. Bring the fingertips up, and then gently you're going to use that right hand to bring the hand closer to the body. So almost like you're trying to touch your forearm. I'm going to stretch the top part of the wrist here. Go ahead and relax. Make some circular movements with that wrist. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Palm face up. Gently guide the fingertips down, stretching the underside of the wrist. Hold. If you feel any sharp pain, immediately back off. This should feel more like a stretch and not be painful. Relax. Bring the fingertips up. And then again, we're going to gently bring those fingertips towards the forearm. Go ahead and relax. Make small circular movements with the right wrist. And then we're going to do a little bit of a twist motion here. If this is too much for you, hold on, we'll come back. Take a couple of breaths. What we're going to do is you're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. If you have to use your chair, feel free. And we're just gently going to guide into turning from the hips, looking out to the left side.
What I do for this stretch, since it's a little hard to get there, I kind of use my wheel, that right side wheel or left side wheel to help get the full stretch. So if you can, if your armrest or something's in the way, you could probably use that as well.
Yeah.
But I kind of use this and then I push on it and then I try to get a full range stretch.
Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale and twist to the right. Again, we're not forcing anything here. It's a gentle movement. If you feel any sharp pain, back out immediately. One more breath. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hand down to heart center. All right, we're gonna actually get into the flow now. We're gonna do a couple of movements. Follow along as best you can. If at any point, again, it becomes too much or you need to take a break, please feel free. Okay, all right. All right, to start, we're gonna circle sweep the arms up. And then we're gonna bend the elbows, bring the shoulder blades together. Coming into half angel arm. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, and if you can, reach for the ankles. Or if you're feeling really froggy today, you can reach for the ground as well. If there's anything you need to go through the next couple of movements, whether you need to brace yourself or hold on to something, feel free. We're going to inhale, come back up, bringing the arms up overhead, and then we're going to exhale, we're going to fold again. Inhale back up, nice fluid motions, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Good. And go down again. One more time, come up. Circle sweep up. And then exhale, fold. Keeping the right arm down. If you're able, you're gonna bring that left arm out and twist as much as you can. If you need to brace yourself and push against the chair or grab on, that's okay. Even I can't fully come up and I'm pushing against the inside of my right foot. Exhale, bring that hand back down. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Reach. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Inhale, rise up. Bringing the arms up overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale, we're gonna bend to the left. If you need to brace, feel free. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend the left elbow, bringing the fingertips by the left ear as you straighten the right arm. Inhale up. Exhale, switch. Good, bring that right hand next to the right ear. Inhale up. Again, I'm gonna repeat that motion. Exhale, bending the elbow, straightening the right arm. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the right elbow, left arm goes out long. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the left arm. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the right arm. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Briefly tap. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Briefly tap. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the shoulders to shoulder, or elbows to shoulder height. Inhale the arms up. One more time. Exhale and fold. And then inhale and slowly rise up. All right, we're gonna stretch some of the leg. It might seem counterintuitive, but we wanna make sure that even with what we're working with, we keep some of that flexibility in the muscles. Kenny has told me in the past that he still has tight hamstrings, and it causes problems, especially for like transitioning out of the chair and stuff, right? Yep. So we want to make sure that we can do everything we can to make it easier to transfer out of the chair, all that kind of stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the left leg. If you have a healthcare provider, they can help you with this. Kenny, I don't know if you want to demonstrate. We're going to straighten the leg and then reach towards the foot. So however you want to work that. Yep. So even if you're just straightening the leg a little bit, what we're trying to do is get a little bit of a stretch in that hamstring.
Do you want to demonstrate assisted or just me doing it?
Yeah, I can demonstrate this. So if you have somebody to help you, what I would suggest is having them gently lift the leg, as much as you're comfortable with, and then pointing the toes for you, and then you can go ahead and reach. All right. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and release. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side.
Okay. Just straighten it out a little bit.
Yeah. The ankle or the?
Oh, I meant the knee.
The knee? Okay, yeah. Hold on. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. And then relax. You want to do both at once?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then if you can, we'll do both at once. Just so that way we get a nice stretch in both of the hamstrings at the same time.
I'll just reach one.
Okay, yep. Reach one arm.
I can do both, actually.
Okay. You're burning my abs out here.
Yep.
Bring it back down. All right. We're going to slow things down a little bit. We're going to come into the meditation part of the practice, known as Shavasana. We're going to start by doing a couple more wrist rolls. In whatever direction you're going in, reverse direction. And then bring the left arm out to the side. We're going to do some small baby shoulder rotations. Reverse direction, go backwards. And then bring the left arm back to the lap. Same thing on the right. So rotations to the front. And then rotations to the rear. Relax. Bring the right hand back to the lap. And then inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Let the eyelids fall heavy. And then go ahead, relax the hands down to the lap. Make any small little adjustments you have to in order to get comfortable. And then feel free to tuck your chin. Put your head against the headrest. And just bring your focus back to your breathing. Breathing in for a count of 4. Pausing at the top. Breathing out for a count of 5. Just relax, nothing to do. Get a little bit of time to meditate. And as you're relaxing, I'm going to just share a nice little poem with you. Poem is by John Greenleaf Whiter. The name of the poem is Don't Quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when funds are low and debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is strange with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure comes about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell just how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your hardest hit. It's when things seem worst that you must not quit. For all the sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these: it might have been. Take 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, circle sweep the arms up, let the eyelids flutter open, take the gaze out past the hands. Exhale, bring the hands down. Thank you for joining us today and sharing your practice with me, Kenny, and with each other, thereby strengthening the bonds of our community. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this brought a little bit